What you're saying is you really are funnier than you are smarter.
Yeah, I'm not smart.
I'm just absent-minded.
Hey guys, welcome back to Scream Queen Stream. We're your hosts. I'm Jessica Cameron.
And I'm Heather Dorff.
And the ginger to my left is Dani Inks.
Hi.
Alright guys, so what we're doing today is we are deciding and why, if we would choose to be the funniest or the smartest person in the world, and why basically.
And also, side note, before we give out our answers, comment down below with yours, because we really want you to hear what you have to say.
We want to know.
Prior to you being jaded by our opinions.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you? Okay. So who's going first?
You first.
Fine. I would rather be the smartest person.
And why?
Because I feel like when I look at the smartest people in the world, they made the biggest changes. There's a lot of funny people. There's a lot of funny people in the world that you know, got us all talking, got us all thinking. Like George Carlin, for example, is someone.
He was both, I think.
He was funny.
He
and
was
he was very
hella smart.
Right? But the thing is, though,
But he was funny.
if I had to gauge what he was more, he was hella fucking smart, and the funny came with the smart. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that motherfucker was hella fucking smart.
But you have to give up, like.
If I had to give up being funny or
yeah.
smart, it would be I would give up funny and be smart. And again, my biggest reason is when you look back, Albert Einstein wasn't known for his jokes. Neither was Nikola Tesla or Elon Musk, although he is kind of funny. But again,
but he's funny
so.
just by fluke.
Yeah, it's not like
He's
intentional.
so weird and
he's
awkward.
so weird.
But if you have to pick one.
Yeah.
Because
like,
although I mean, Amber Heard didn't laugh very long. So
no,
there's
she
that.
didn't, and that's kind of funny. But either way, I think in order for me to be happy, the thing I'd be happiest the most is being able to
Be smarter than everybody.
no, change the world, honestly, be able to create something that helped people. And the thing is, when you look at someone like Elon Musk and what he's doing and the ways in which he is trying to change the world, it's like without him, we have Amy Schumer, great.
She's
not the funniest.
Is she funny?
I know. Well, she
Or
was
is she smart?
for a
I
little
don't feel
while.
like she
You know
is,
what's
no.
sad?
Have you ever watched a special?
I've
watched
liked her
several
in
of
the
her specials.
beginning.
I wanted to like her.
I loved her in the beginning, and
Name
then she
me
like
one
lost
special
her
she did
way.
that was funny for more
Well,
than
I don't
3
think
minutes
she
of the
lost her
60
way.
minutes.
She's kind of a one
Trick pony.
She's
and
like,
once
allow
you've
me
seen
to...
her trick 20 times.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, like, how many times can I hear yourself calling you fat when A, you're actually slim by most standards in America. You're not by LA standards,
she's
but by
only,
everywhere else
she's
in,
only
in
fat
America.
in LA.
You're not fat. And again,
She's
here's
still
the other thing. Also, again,
Middle
you
America
said that
should be
joke.
like
3 minutes later, you're saying it again. 6 minutes later,
Yeah.
you're saying it again.
Yeah.
Like, no. You might have gotten a chuckle out of the first time, but the
Right.
10th, 11th, and 12th, I don't know. I just don't think I don't think she comes across as intelligent, and I don't find her funny.
No.
Right. But my point is, yeah, it's just like...
I would just say she's the only comedian I've ever seen willing to wear leather pants in a special.
I don't have
How
any...
many fucking specials? You've seen what, 4 specials?
I
They all
tried.
wear leather pants.
She wanted to like her is the thing.
I did.
They
She's
all wear leather
blonde,
pants,
she's
though.
self-deprecating,
Yes,
everything I love
all
about
the
life.
thing, yes, I
But
totally
no.
get it. No, I
They
wanted
all
to
wear
like her too.
leather pants.
But she did, she kind of lost me a little bit too. But yeah, smartest because
so-
again, change the world.
Jess, what would you be?
You first.
Oh. You want me to go first? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'd be funny. Why do I need to be smart? Nobody cares if you're smart. Like, what? I'd be funny. You know why? Because of Jenny McCarthy and fucking Robin Williams.
Robin Williams was also
God
very smart.
rest his soul. Well, that's the thing. A lot of funny people are just smart. Like, a lot of comedians are all smart
And
because they have to
therein
write
lies
their
my
own shit.
Therein lies
They
my
have to write their own
problem.
shit. But I'm saying, if I were funny without being smart.
I know a lot of funny people who aren't exactly the most intelligent.
Yeah. Well,
And
yeah.
the thing is, though, they're also not the funniest people.
I am the funniest person, and I'm fucking dumb.
Though, you know who I wonder is like Danny Glover, like because he is really smart and he's supposed to be funny, but I find him mostly just smart. And I love what he has
Yeah,
to
he's
say
not
and
that
stuff.
funny.
I don't think he's that funny.
He's funny
though.
when
Not
other
as a
people write,
comedic.
but he's not a comedian
Or
because
he's
like
funny
he
when
doesn't
he
write his own
writes for
shit.
other people, but he's not funny himself, like for writing on for himself. It's weird. So yeah.
Does Danny Glover write for other people? Danny Glover?
Mhm.
Well, I mean Tina Fey. Come on.
But Tina Fey's also
Tina Fey,
really
yeah.
smart.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
She's
Yeah, but
fucking whip
but
smart. In
if
fact.
if I had to go through life without being funny or like people thinking that I was boring, even though, you know, I don't know, that's just me.
I get that.
I mean, that's me. I would hate not being, like, I'm always funny. I'm always the funny one in the room. I'm not always the best looking. I'm not always, like, you know, the smartest. But I'm funny, and I like being funny, and that's why I am me. But I feel like it would take away from me, personally.
Sure.
Nobody would be like, Dani's smart now? This is weird. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I would be confused.
Yeah, see, everybody would be confused. But if I got a little bit dumber and I got way funnier, people would be like, okay, all right, maybe she just smoked a lot of weed. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like that's not what would happen if you smoked a lot of weed. I usually find people more boring when they smoke weed.
No, but I mean, I'm talking about the dumber part. Like, if I got a little bit dumber, like, people would be like, okay, it's just Dani who she's just high all the fucking time. It's fine. But she's still just as funny. She's more funny. I don't know. Honestly, I like making people smile. And, you know, I mean, I didn't think of the whole, what Heather just, said about changing the world. But I feel like there's been a lot of comedians who changed lives. They may not have changed the world.
No, and there's been a lot of comedians who have something to say
and they changed lives, and they make people laugh. And, like, one of my favorite things to do in life is, you know, when people are upset or sad, I make them laugh. And
they were upset because their parent died of cancer, and I cured cancer because I was the smartest person in the world.
Fucking cunt.
Just saying. That would be great.
That would be
That's
great.
like a party trick you can handle.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. How many smart people are out there who still haven't cured
But
cancer?
the thing is, you know what?
I'm not saying you cured cancer. I said, are you the smart?
But have you ever noticed that, like, the top people who earn the highest amounts of money, you never hear about a loved one of theirs dying of cancer.
That's true.
I'm positive that there is a cancer cure. It's just not
or
for
let's
the
just say,
regular
let's say
price
AIDS and HIV too.
Same thing,
A lot of rich people have AIDS and HIV. Those motherfuckers live forever.
Correct.
Look at Queen Elizabeth II. Bitch is never going to die. Her husband is still alive. Those bitches are never going to die. So money.
I mean, it just depends. Meghan Markle, I hope you're paying attention to what happened to Princess Diana. Do it to her before she does it to you.
That's so true. Kill the bitch before she kills you. But they can't do that again. They got away with it.
I mean, they could do it in a different way. Hey, I think they're untouchable in the UK. I mean, if you're from
Do
the
you
UK,
really think that they would kill
without question
Meghan Markle? Why? I know why they. I know why they
If she
want
oversteps
Princess
her
Diana.
bonds, if
If
she
you would
oversteps
kill
her bonds
Princess
like Diana
Diana,
did, maybe.
Who could kill
But
Princess
I don't think she
Diana?
will. She's so already
I don't think she
conforming.
will, and I also think that her and Harry are obviously deeply in love, and I don't think that Prince
Also,
Charles...
it's a little different because she's not in line for the throne in any means. Like,
No.
not only would Prince William have to die, but both of his sons would have to die, and his dad. Everyone would have to die before Harry can get the crown.
Yeah, but Diana was one
like how
step
this
away.
went
Diana was there. She was right on their
all
ass.
the queen had to do was die, and then she would have been the new
But
queen.
also Dodi Fayed.
Yeah, that's another thing.
They didn't like his
They did not like
involvement.
the family. It was another rich power family, like royalty in their own
But
right.
you know, like,
in Greece.
if you look into it, like, the first people that arrived on set never gave statements, and they were MIA.
No,
and the other people that, like, the people that were 2 and 3 cars back saw them, like, arrive, touch Diana, several of them, and leave. And the thought process is that they snuffled, like, they made sure that she was dead, and then they left.
There's
and then they
so
also,
much controversy around
but they
it.
also did, like, a test as well, because everyone purported that basically what the witnesses who were a few cars back saw was a giant, huge flash of light, and when they were tested, it was a military grade light that is not possible to be seen or gotten any other way except this one military grade light.
So it was
well, what happened is that they flashed the light, and then the cars around the car that Diana was in veered her off into the pole, and then immediately stopped their cars. They exited, were the first on scene. So again, the people that were behind saw the light, saw these cars, pushed them into this, or what looked like that is what happened. But again, is it because they did it intentionally or because they did it as a side effect of the light? And then couldn't get to Princess Diana until other people were, like, over her and then had left, and they all fled the scene.
We all don't know exactly what happened or not, but I'll tell you this much. Watch Diana's last interview. She says she thinks they're going to kill her. She literally says it herself. And then she died.
And then she died.
And then she died.
And
it's
then
just,
she
it's either
died.
a really unfortunate coincidence or it is what it is. And at the end of the day, you don't go against rich people. You don't go against the royal family. They're one of the most powerful families in the world, at least publicly, that we know of, and you just don't do it. Like, it's like, you don't go out against the Saudis either. Like, there's just people you don't fuck with.
Don't fuck with it.
No.
Just like Jess and Heather don't fuck with it.
Right?
Alright,
Why
girl.
do you think
Hold
I'm
on.
so funny to entertain them so they don't have me killed?
I don't even remember what the question was. No, I'm kidding. I do. So what
Next
you're
time.
saying is you really are funnier than you are smarter.
Yeah, I'm not smart.
I'm just absent-minded. It doesn't even matter. I just forget shit all the time because I just don't
No, I forget
pay
it.
that much attention. Is the
So,
thing.
surprise, surprise, I would rather be intelligent than funny. First of all, I think I'm pretty entertaining.
I'm the only
I
one.
find myself hilarious.
But you, that would go away.
I mean, I still think I just think you can't.
You
can't
find
stop
ways
it.
to be funny when you're smart.
I feel like, yeah, at least I.
No, you don't. I know lots of people are funny or smart as fuck, and they're not funny at all.
But also,
and
I
they
just
try to
feel
be.
Or is it because you don't get it?
No, it's because they're not funny. Nobody thinks they're funny. It's not just me.
You're a little bit of a shit.
Nobody thinks they're funny.
Totally just giving you
That, like,
shit.
you've never crossed a line, but that's like you're fun.
I'm joking! Okay, I was just kidding. That was a joke. But it's like Rick and Morty. You know, there's this huge debate about whether or not that show's actually funny.
I think it's funny.
I actually do think it's really funny. It's also
I
very
had the worst
dark.
first bad date ever. At which point the highlight was watching Rick and Morty.
Oh, God.
And it was the first time
It's
I'd
a
ever
funny
seen
show.
it.
It's cute.
I know, but it's also
It's
not
very
appropriate
dark.
for a first date. Just so we're
No.
No,
clear.
it's definitely not, and I don't know why
and after, like-
anybody would ever make you watch that on a first.
Oh,
date.
that was after being surprised with Chipotle bowls on a dark beach that you couldn't walk on with nothing to drink, no beverages. This was dinner, and then coming home to meet his brother's
lives
wife,
with.
and
Who
their
the fuck
In
kids.
the basement.
It was a mistake.
You needed to leave. Like the Chipotle bowls
Right,
came
I
out,
kept
and you
waiting for it
needed
to get better,
go.
and then like before Rick and Morty came on, he was like, "Would you like a beverage?" To which I was like, "I sure
We're
would."
done.
And then he brought in, he was like, "This is homemade wine that has been left out uncorked. Hope it's good." And it was like cold red
Disgusting.
wine and vile. But at this point, I was like, I would drink anything as an upgrade from nothing.
I just want to
I
point out,
always
it's not that we're trying to say we're bougie or whatever, but guys, like, we're adults. We're no longer in high school. That's a totally cool, like, high school date. It really is. But
Yeah, this was
when
a few
you're
months ago.
grown-ass adults,
Oh God!
like,
no.
let's go to dinner.
How
It
old
doesn't
was
have to
this
be
man?
expensive
How
dinner.
old was this man?
I have
Ish.
like approaching early 30s,
Yes.
mid 30s, mid 30s.
Okay.
No, he was mid 30s, approaching 40.
Yeah.
He had a kid.
Yeah, he's not 21.
Okay, so if you're doing that and you're in college, it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's still not then. No, I disagree. But
I don't know. When I was in college, yeah, guys would be cute. I mean, we go to like Applebee's or something, but at least we went to a fucking restaurant.
But I
But
mean,
also,
even
you don't
so,
bring anybody
in a
home to
movie,
meet your family until you
the
say,
first
"Hey, look,
date-
we're
Oh
meeting."
yeah, no. That
we
I
are-
was
he
talking
didn't
about the
even tell her.
Chipotle.
No, we're
Chipotle's
meeting
cute.
family.
And
We're
he
when
meeting
didn't
you're
family.
in
tell her.
college.
He didn't warn her.
No.
Like, she just walks in and goes, "Hi, whole family of this guy that I literally am going on a first date with." That's not uncomfortable.
And I'm like in a first date outfit, not appropriate for Chipotle bowls at the beach either. By the way, like a skimpy, teeny, tiny something.
Girl, when are you ever in an outfit that's
Right?
appropriate
She's
for
never
Chipotle
appropriate
on the
for
beach?
Chipotle.
You should like give me ample warning if you're like you're meeting the family. Yeah.
Unless she's walking her dog first thing in the morning and then she's in her fucking
in my
PJs with
pajamas.
curlers in her hair. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's the only time she can pull
Only
that she
time.
wants to do Chipotle.
But that
on
being
the
said,
beach.
I would choose intelligence so I don't wind up in those kind of situations.
All
So
right.
much truth in
All right.
that.
I don't know. I still want to be funnier than you bitches.
My dating, really? I don't know. I feel like, again, there's a great example of it was fucking funny, but it sure as hell
But
wasn't
not
smart.
great. Yeah.
Well,
let's
yeah,
not
but
start.
I'm saying if you guys are both really smart, do you want more like smart people that bore you, or do you want me who's entertaining you?
We'll keep you as our
let's-
jester.
Well, and let's end this with the honest to God truth. It's important to be intelligent, not super smart. I'm not saying, but it's important to have some smarts and some humor. That is the actual balance. You shouldn't be
Which is
super
why I'm
callous,
so perfect.
and you shouldn't be super dumb and just unwilling to, you know, better yourself and understand the world around you and what's going on. At the end of the day, no one wants to choose between the two. You really should have a good balance of both. If you can choose, obviously, that would
Well,
be the ideal situation.
Because I
This
feel
is
like
just
I
us in
feel
a
like
perfect world.
Yes.
I would choose smart if I got to keep my level of funniness because I am hilarious already. I just don't want to have to choose. I don't have to just want to be smart. 'Cause
Sure.
I have to still be funny.
That makes sense. All right, guys, let us know what you think in the comments below.
Also, 10 billion bonus points if you join our Patreon.
And like, subscribe, and do all the amazing things. And remember, if you do join our Patreon, we
Get
offer
perks.
a ton of cool shit, early access to videos,
Perks.
free signed, well, not free, signed merch, free giveaways,
Perks.
video chats, and
Perks.
so much more.
Perks.
And this bitch just keeps saying perks like boobs. Okay, perky boobs, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for checking out Scream Queen Stream. We hope you loved it as much as we do.
If you want to see more of our videos, check out our YouTube page. And while you're there, how about you subscribe? You want to see more? Just tweet us. Find us on Facebook. Join in on the fun.
And most importantly, if you really want to join us on this crazy ride, check out our Patreon page and become a patron for amazing, awesome perks that we give out monthly.
As well as early access to all of our videos.
Free giveaways.
And a whole lot more fun shit.
So check it out.
We'll see you there.
Stay bloody.
You stole my tagline.
I did.
You're a horrible friend.